Hello guys, and welcome to the Southway Gamers Battle Report. Today we have the Space Marines versus the Orks. This is our first 8th edition battle report, so do be kind. Hopefully we get everything right and all that. But here is my opponent's army, Space Marines. Want to go ahead and
Yep, so first we got a Land Raider, and this is a Terminator Captain, 4 Honor Guard behind him, and the Ancient. And then we got a squad of 5 Assault Marines with 2 Flamers and a Eviscerator.
Exactly the same, yep.
Yeah, and then another squad just like it. And a 5-man tactical squad with a plasma cannon, and a 5-man tactical squad with a missile launcher.
That missile launcher, so cool. Nice. We'll be going over my Orks next. Hello guys, this is my 57 power level of Orks. We got here a War Boss with Mega Armor. Then we got 3 Mega Knobs, a Pain Boy, a Morkanaut with the custom force field and all its good stuff, 2 squads of 20 boys, exactly the same. They all have shooters and a knob with a power claw. That's pretty much it. We're starting off kind of slow, learning the rules as we go. And yeah, this is the board, brand new ice board. I hope you guys enjoy it. We will definitely be getting more battle reports on this board soon. This is a shot of deployment. Boy squad here with the Pain Boy, War Boss, separate units. Morkanaut right out front. Mega Knobs just kind of hiding behind with some boys on the side to get either this objective up here or that objective up there. We are playing the Maelstrom of War, Cleanse and Capture. And as it stands, the Space Marines have first turn unless Orks can seize on a 6. Come on, show me that 6. No, that's a 5. Dun dun dun. And as always guys, if you do enjoy the content, please don't forget to subscribe and like. And yeah, that's it. On to the battle report. Space Marines turn 1, drew Assassinate, hold the line, and objective 4. Not bad pickups on the first turn, so objective 4 is right over here where these Marines are. And yeah, you already have hold the line because these 3 units are right here, so just not going to move. He chose to bring on his Assault Marines first turn, so they just drop right there and there. That was pretty much it. Really quick and easy turn 1 movement. Let's go on to shooting and assault. And the Space Marines turn 1, he will score hold the line easily and objective 4. As far as shooting goes, these guys didn't really do anything. They didn't have any line of sight. They were just there to possibly get some objectives next turn. And then last cannon shot into the Morkanaut. In total did 3 wounds to it, so it has 15 wounds left. And then 4 boys died from the twin heavy bolter. And then the missile launcher shot into the Morkanaut and didn't wound it. So that was pretty much it. Not too bad. On to Orks turn 1. Turn 1 for the Orks drew objective 1, objective 6, and objective 5. So objective 6 is over here. The War Boss ran that way to grab that. Objective 5 unfortunately is over there. And objective 1 is over there, so I'm not going to be able to get that one. The boys moved up. Mega Knobs moved up. They already advanced along with this boy squad. Morkanaut moves 8 inches now, which is kind of cool. So he moved around that way. And like I said, the War Boss moved to grab that objective. So pretty simple movement phase onto shooting and assault. And if Orks turn 1, Morkanaut shot. I don't even think I did anything to the Land Raider. Oh, I did a wound. 1 wound to the Land Raider. No wounds to the Marines from shooting from the Morkanaut. These guys, like I said, advanced. They couldn't do anything. He was holding the objective for me. Mega Knobs advanced up here towards this objective. And the boys killed 2 Assault Marines, and I lost 2 boys in return. But I auto-passed my morale check, I believe, because of how mob rule works now. Thank God. And then he auto-passed. He only lost 2's leadership 8, so on a 6 he would still be good. That was pretty much it. I will score 1 objective. Objective 6, and I will probably dump 5. So on to Space Marines turn 2. Space Marines turn 2, still had Assassinate from last turn, drew Lightning Strike, and drew Kingslayer. So definitely my Warlord is in the back. He's going to be quite a bit of points there. For movement, Land Raider just moved back. Space Marines over here stayed still, hold that objective. These Marines fell back because that's the thing now, and they're right there. And then the full assault Marine squad moved up right in front of the boys right there. And then this TAC Marine squad just shuffled over just to get some shots probably into the boys. That was it. On to shooting and assault for Space Marines. And Space Marines turn 2. As you can see here, they annihilated that boy squad by shooting from this TAC Marine squad, that assault Marine squad, because they can actually shoot because they had the fly special rule after they fell back from that combat. This assault squad, also with its flamers, annihilated a few boys. I lost quite a bit, and then charging lost even more. So my morale check was pretty horrendous. I lost 8 guys, so I rolled a 4. So the rest of the boys did end up dying, and gave him assassinate from that. That's alright. That was probably my mistake for not keeping like a character nearby. That's okay. This is my first game. I'm learning as I go. And yeah, let's see. Over here, I think the Morkanaut lost 1 wound from the las cannons, 1 or 2, and some pot shots into this boy squad over there. Did a couple wounds. That's pretty much it. So he'll score assassinate, and he's gonna dump lightning strike. So he'll have 3 points, 4 points for first blood, and I will just have 1 onto Orks turn 2. Orks turn 2 still had objective 1 from last turn, drew assassinate and objective 2. So for movement, I did not advance these guys just because I want to take some shots into the Marines. Morkanaut moved up. This war boss advanced to get back in range of them, and Meganobs moved over here. Hopefully I can take out at least 1 assault Marine squad. Jeez. Yeah, I think that was it for movement. Let's go on to shooting and assault for Orks. End of Orks turn 2. I will score assassinate for killing this assault Marine unit just barely. In Overwatch, as you could see, I lost a guy and took a wound. He did 5 wounds in total. I rolled 4 ones, so thankfully it was 3 wounds apiece, but that was pretty bad rolling on my part. Did kill the squad at least, the very least. And over here, just took some pot shots into the assault Marine squad, or the tactical Marine squad from the boys. Didn't do anything from shoot us. And then the Morkanaut, that's his name, did 3 wounds in total to the Land Raider. Not bad. So it has 12 wounds left. Other than that, I think... Oh yeah, the Meganop shot and killed 1 guy here just because I wanted to charge that unit. And that's a thing now. You can actually shoot something and charge something completely different. So that's what I did there. No morale checks needed because there's only 3 guys and we're good on even on the D6, I believe. Yeah, it should be. Because I think their leadership's 7. I'll double check that anyways, but we'll come back to you if that was not the case. So either way, it's on to Space Marines turn 3. Space Marines turn 3, drew objective 2 and has behind enemy lines, and had that from last turn, Kingslayer. So with that in mind, he just ran and advanced his assault Marines that way to grab behind enemy lines, and objective 2 is right there, so he feels as though he can get that later on, which is probably true. So with that being said, he did move these Marines just a little bit in just in case he wants to go that way later on. Land Raider, did it move a little at all? No,
didn't go anywhere.
And Marines didn't go anywhere, so pretty easily. Pretty easy moving phase. Let's go on to shooting and assault for Space Marines. End of Space Marines turn 3. He's going to dump Kingslayer, just so you know. Still has objective 2. Scored behind enemy lines, because as you saw in the movement phase, they advanced up there and grabbed that, assault Marines. Everything shot on this side. The tactical Marines shot into the Meganobs, didn't do anything. Land Raider got 1 wound on the Morkanaut, went through and only did 1 wound, so it has 10 left, so it's still not damaged where it will be worse in hitting and shooting. Boys, I think I lost like maybe 3, and I will be fine on my mob roll because there's still like, actually let's see, 4, 5, 10, 11. Yeah, I should be fine. Only lost 3 guys, so even on a 6, that'll be 9. Okay, I'm good. And that was fire from the Tech Marine squad and the Twin Heavy Bolter, because you can switch or split fire essentially. That's it. On to Orks turn 3. Orks turn 3 drew overwhelming firepower, objective 3, and still had objective 1. So I moved my Meganobs up towards this objective 1. Still trying to take some shots into this assault Marine squad. Hopefully I can take them out. I do have 4 shots apiece with the shooter, so he didn't have 5s though. So we'll see how that goes. The boys moved up, did not advance because I didn't want to shoot and possibly charge. Morkanot moved up. Orboss moved and advanced just to kind of keep up with them, and that was it. Onto the Orcs shooting and assault phase. End of Orcs turn 3. Shot all my shooters into the Marines there. Killed one. The Morkanot shot its shooters in there, killed one, and everything else into the Land Raider. I think I did 2 wounds, so it's at 10. It's right at its threshold to possibly be worse in stats wise, to be damaged. The shooters over here shot into here, didn't kill one, unfortunately. And that was it. So I'm going to score Objective 1 and Objective 3, because Morkanot and Warboss and all that are on it. And that'll be it. I think I will keep Overwhelming Firepower just because he has a small Assault Marine unit that I can maybe try to pick off later on. And that's it. I have 4 points, and my opponent has, not sure, more than that. We'll get back to you on his turn on how many he has. On to Space Marines turn 4. Space Marines turn 4 drew no prisoners, still had Objective 2 from last turn, and drew Objective 5. Objective 5 is right there. Objective 2 is where these Assault Marines advanced. Nice and maneuverable with them, so they grabbed that objective for them. He finally disembarked the Honor Guard with the Captain. Is it a Captain or is it a...
I think he's a Captain.
Terminator Captain?
Distinction to be made.
Alright, so the other way, they're right there. In front of the Boy Squad, they're super dead. Titan Marine Squad moved out right there, and then that was it. Yeah, onto shooting and assault for Space Marines. End of Space Marines turn 4. Like I said, this Assault Marine unit advanced to get that objective for Objective 2 right there. This shot into the Mega Knobs, and then over here, the big assault as expected. The Honor Guard along with the Ancient, the Captain, all charged into the boys, killed them fairly easily. At least I killed an Honor Guard in return. There's something with that, with the Power Claw. And then Attack Marines also joined in just to do a little bit extra wounds that helped out. So all I have left is a Pain Boy, Morkanot, a Warboss who's behind the Morkanot, and then 2 Mega Knobs who are in cover right now. So that's pretty much it. He will score 3 points because he got no prisoners. We count on that boys unit. Objective 2 and Objective 5 for this squad right there. So he has 8 points, including First Blood, and I only have 4. On to Orks turn 4. Orks turn 4 drew Blood and Guts. Pretty good pull there. Still have Overwhelming Firepower and drew Ascendancy. With Ascendancy you need 3 objectives, but at this point I need to kind of get up there. I can't be falling back. Warboss moved up in front of the Tactical Marines. Morkanot moved up in front of the big unit right there. The Pain Boy just moved around. These Mega Knobs moved just within range of shooting them, so I can hopefully maybe get Overwhelming Firepower. Not likely, but we'll see. That's it. On to the shooting and assault phase for Orks turn 4. End of Orks turn 4. I will get Blood and Guts because I ended up attacking and killing the Captain with a Morkanot. Then also killed the Marine, so just in case that was the right way to do it, because we weren't sure how to do it right because the wording is a little weird, but I guess I can charge everything with the Morkanot as long as it's within 1 inch, I guess. We're still learning, so comment down below if that was the right way to do it or not, but I believe one big model can charge multiple units if he can get in base contact with them or within 1 inch. So he locked them all in. And then, yeah, that was that. So that's Blood and Guts. Shot over here, didn't do anything as expected. And that was it. So I will probably just dump Overwhelming Firepower because I'm done getting shooting phase 1. And I will score 1 point onto Space Marines turn 5. Space Marines turn 5. He drew Objective 3, Big Game Hunter, and Objective 5. Objective 5 again was over here. Assault Marines moved over there probably to get Linebreaker later on. Yeah. That's probably their goal. Then this bloody combat over here. The Morkanot died from all the attacks from the Honor Guard. And then I killed the whole Honor Guard squad except the Ancient. Because last turn was the turn I did kill the Captain, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
you got the Captain last turn.
Okay. So all that's left is a Warboss, Pain Boy, and the Ancient. And then 2 Mega Knobs. Land Raider with 10 wounds, which is quite a bit. And Attack Marines. And that's it. So he scored 2 points that turn because he got Big Game Hunter for killing the Morkanot and Objective 5. And that's it. On to Orks turn 5. End of Orks turn 5. Drew Supremacy behind enemy lines and Ascendancy. I will at least get behind enemy lines for killing that Ancient and then consolidating up so I'm within 12 inches. So I'll score that point, and that was pretty much it. Nothing was done here. I shot into them again and Marines passed their saves. So as it currently stands, I have 6 points plus Warlords, or 7, and my opponent probably has like 10-ish.
10.
10.
Right
okay,
on the
so
number.
wow, I guessed that. So it's 10-7. He's currently winning, but let's see if the game continues on a 3+. Go for it. It does. On to turn 6, Space Marines. End of Space Marines turn 6. He drew No Mercy, No Respite, and it has 2 objective 3s, which are right there. He wasn't able to get it with the Land Raider unless he advanced, which I believe vehicles can do that.
But I needed a 5.
He needed a 5, so it didn't seem worth it. Probably a good idea because he ended up killing my war boss with the last cannons, and then the heavy bolters did some wounds to the Pain Boy, and then finished him off finally with the Attack Marine squad. And then last but not least, the Assault Marines flew over here and hid to get line breakers, so that's another extra point. That being said, I'm probably going to call it, but I was just going to see what I draw real quick, and then we will see. Yeah, we'll move on to that. Orks turn 6. End of turn 6 for the Orks. I'm just going to call it because at this point I only have Mega Knobs, and they're pretty slow. I didn't realize they were only 4-inch movement too. I was moving them an extra inch. Cheater. Anyways, that was a good game. Marines and Land Raider. Thank God it's more survivable. Thank God. Oh, it's so nice to see the Land Raider back on the field. And it's dangerous too with the last cannons. Yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, so we will definitely amp up the more power level, because that was only 57 power level, so not too many units on the board. Not used to that with my Orks, so definitely an adjustment for me. And especially in Maelstrom, you need lots of units in order to score these objectives. So I'll try to figure something out. Either way, good game, and thanks for watching, guys.